Do you consider yourself an optimistic person? In today's video, we'll talk about an optimistic mind. So, optimism. In your opinion, what does it mean to be an optimistic person? Share with me, share your comments below, please. Because I want to know what do you think about it. What you understand about an optimistic person. You need to know that all these contents are available in my online course, NERO, the Neuroscience of Emotional Regulation online course. I will leave a link below and you can click on the first link and I have a special offer for you. Okay? So, I will use as reference American Psychological Association definition. Optimism. Pay attention. Optimistic people are more inclined to anticipate psychologically positive outcomes either by believing in the power of task effort and perseverance or by chance. Do you see? Believing in the power of task effort. So maybe you know that you are living a bad moment. You are experiencing a bad contest, but you believe that you pay attention on what you can control. I mean, your feelings, your thoughts, your behaviors, and keep your focus on what you control and what you need to do to try to change the situation. It's simple, but it's not easy. With the advancement of psychology studies, we understand optimism as a spectrum in which, considering most people, the individual tends to position himself in an opposite place to pole of extreme pessimism. You see, maybe in a specific situation, you have an optimistic view, perspective. But if you leave another situation, maybe in that new situation, you will change your perspective. It means you will have a pessimistic perspective because you consider yourself, oh, Matt, I don't have an emotional skills over that behavior, over that situation. But important detail, regardless of the pole where people tend to remain in their decisions and behavior, everyone has their fluctuation within the spectrum. Depending on the situation and the context, some will have a more optimistic perspective and others will have a more pessimistic one. I will give an example. What does that mean? Those who had a pessimistic perspective in relation to a given situation in another context may present an optimistic view of what they can do. Take a retrospective view in your life, either personal or professional life. Are you remembering something that in your past you didn't have control over that situation, but now maybe you are living the same situation or a similar situation and you think that you have more control over that situation because something has changed in your life? I don't know what. Maybe your emotional regulation, your emotional maturity, your relationships. I don't know. Share with me in your comments, in my comments below. For instance, in a situation where we have to cook a new recipe, if you are intimate with the kitchen, you may have a more optimistic perspective regarding the final result compared to someone else who does not like to cook. It's my case, for example. Maybe you love cooking. I like, but I don't love cooking. Yeah. So your performance will be better than my performance, and probably, I'm sure of that. Your perspective about the final result will be better than mine. Let's change the situation. Now, consider the same individuals from the previous example. If the person who did not like to cook has a greater intimacy in preparing a presentation or speaking in public, he may have more optimistic perspective in relation to the other individual who, even having an optimistic view in the kitchen about cooking. In this case, we'll see the result in a pessimistic bias. Maybe now it's my case, because I like speaking in public. Maybe you don't like, and now you have changed your perspective. Oh, Matt, yeah, I agree with you now, because I don't like to speak in public, and I like, but you like cooking. I like, but my performance is not so good as your performance is. So, we are a context-dependent animal. Our brains are social and have this power, affective and social power, behaviors, decisions, relationships, judgments. Think about it. And now, take your notes, give your best, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.